Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Fudel Umar Batam, and today I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to design with Canva. But before we get into designing, we should take some time to kinda know what's Canva, because if we don't know what our software is, we can't really do the things that we need to. So, what's Canva? Canva is an easy to use drag and drop designing software that's quite suitable for students and teachers. So basically, maybe if you hear the word design, you're gonna be thinking like, maybe I should illustrate. I think I have to illustrate and then draw things. But no, with Canva, you can design without doing the hassle. So it's not gonna be that challenging. So basically with Canva, anyone can design anything. Perhaps if you have a group project, you can do a presentation. Maybe if you need to make a slide, but you don't know how to design, you can use Canva to make the slide more attractive. Or maybe if you need to make a poster, but you can't illustrate, you can also use Canva because there's a lot of ready usable elements that is in the Canva library. Okay, next. So these are the features of Canva. Design is like ready to make designs or basically templates. Basically, the designs that you can customize easily without having to work on it for hours. So it's not only for presentation, it can also be used for posters and others. And there's also elements. This is a very important thing because this is what gives your designs life. So basically, it's what makes your design not flat. And there's also text. Maybe perhaps if you're making a poster, you have to add a title, right, or a heading basically. So you can use text to give the title, and then you can adjust the fonts according to how you want it to look like. And then there's also uploads for custom pictures. Maybe if you need to use a picture of yourself or maybe your friend, maybe you're making a group presentation, or maybe you need to use a 3D asset that isn't in Canva, you can use uploads to make the asset available in Canva for you. And this is what it will look like when you upload a file. When you try to upload a file, it's gonna look like this. Then we got apps. Apps are like the thing that can adjust your designs. So maybe if you want to angle your design, you can just use like apps like Skew, for example. So now let's get to designing. So you can go ahead and open canva.com, just canva.com. Remember, you have to use a V, not an F. So if you've opened the link correctly, it's gonna look something like this. So now you wanna go to social media, and then you're gonna click this and you're gonna see a lot of this. So we're just gonna click on Instagram story until the canvas loads up. So now the canvas has load up, but because we haven't really seen the templates, okay, now it's finally loaded. So if maybe we're gonna make like maybe a promotion, for example, maybe like this, for example, this special dim sum. So here, as you can see here, you've designed this thing in just a few clicks. So you're not gonna really get the hassle, and boom, in just a few clicks, you've made this design. But maybe you're asking, what if I don't like the color? And what if I don't like the font, for example? So you can just adjust here. As you can see here in the templates, you can see here there's a template style. You can adjust it here, you can go back here to styles, and then you're gonna see a lot of fonts. So maybe if we want to make it like, maybe perhaps this one. Maybe if you want to make it look like this. So as you can see, the color changes here. If I click on this, the color changes. Or maybe this. So you can kind of adjust it however you want. So if you want to change the color, perhaps you can just use styles. Or if you want to add another asset, for example, maybe you could go to elements and then maybe add like here, maybe we could add price, for example. So we're gonna wait here. So there's gonna be a lot of pictures. We're gonna go to photos, and then maybe we could click on this one. Maybe we're gonna replace this. So maybe we could kind of switch the design to this. So we can just kind of remove that, and boom, you got this. So it's gonna change. So basically, we've just changed the picture from dim sum to fries. Yep, it's that easy. And there's also plenty of other templates, as you can see here. There's plenty of templates. You can see them here. So you can see them, each of them. There's a lot of them. Or maybe perhaps, what if we made this price angle? Well, you can go to apps, and then you're gonna want to scroll here. So we could kind of like kind of rotate it. So you can see here, there's the skew image. You can click on that app, and we're gonna wait till it loads because it's gonna take quite a long time. But yeah, basically you can do a lot using apps. So this is okay, so because we've tried to design, so here's a design example of mine that I've made using Canva. So this is a dakwah poster, the one that I made. So this thing fully uses Canva, including the emojis. They're from Canva. So I guess that's all from me. Thank you for your attention and time. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and I hope this helps you. So maybe you wanna do a design career. I hope this will help you during your design career. So I guess that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bisa, bisa.